Congratulations! You just got engaged. I'm so excited for you. You may be nervous, but you know what? A marriage is a good thing. However, you're now engaged. Do you need a prenup? You know, a lot of the times when somebody get engaged, especially if they have assets, especially if it's later in life, you may be thinking, okay, I love this person. I think it's a good deal. I think it's a good thing. That's why I'm engaged. However, I don't want to chance losing half of everything I have. How can I approach my loved one with a prenup request, or do I even need a prenup at all? This is where I want you to come over to my site to talk about how to use estate planning to prevent or to totally disregard and eliminate the need for prenup. Did I intrigue your interest? I'm sure I have. So how can estate planning help you and do the same thing that a prenuptial agreement does? Well, as you know, a prenuptial agreement is an agreement that you and your soon-to-be spouse enter into, where you delineate your separate property from the get-go. In order to be truly a prenup, you have to disclose every asset you have. And then that person has to review the assets you have and truly say, yes, this is your separate property. During the marriage, we're going to treat this as your separate property. For many people, they want the income from that separate property to even be treated as separate property. And a prenuptial agreement can do that for you, put a bow on it. However, if you know that if you ask your loved one for a prenup, you're going to be the only one walking down that aisle. In fact, you may get rice thrown in your face and your face alone. Then you may want to think about using estate planning tools. The estate planning tool I want to talk about today is the irrevocable trust. Yes, I said irrevocable. That means you create the trust, that's it, the property gets put in the trust, and that is set in stone. You're not going to be the trustee of the trust. You're going to designate somebody else to be the trustee. Make sure though that that person is really trustworthy and that you know that that person will do whatever they need to do that's in your best interests. Your best interests, not their pocketbook interest, okay? If you have those two things, then you are ready to have a irrevocable trust. You put your assets in that trust. The assets get titled in the name of the trust. Those assets are no longer in your name. It is not even your property anymore. That's trust property. It only happens that that trust property is created for your benefit. Do you see that? You have your cake and you can still eat it too. Therefore, you get the protection that a prenup gives without having to disclose your assets to your soon-to-be spouse and without having to get their agreement that that's your separate property, because you had already converted it into the trust name, into trust property before you entered into that marriage. When your spouse finds out that you did that though, that's a totally different ballgame, totally different argument. However, that's one way to get the protection of a prenup without having to disclose to that soon-to-be spouse and without having to bring them into your financial affairs. If you want to discuss more, if you like this video, if you want to watch more like this, go on over to our YouTube page, go on our Facebook page, come on over to our website at www.bryanfagan.com and watch more videos like this. Intrigue your interest. Come up with other ideas. Who knows? Thank you. My name is Megan Truick, and we are here for you because at the Law Office of Bryan Fagan, we treat you like family, if not better. Hello, thank you for watching our video. And because you made it to the end of that video, we're offering you our new estate planning handbook. This is a wonderful tool and I'm sure you like it. Go ahead, download the link and let's get learning together.